If you're offended, well, we do not apologise. If you can look at this with an open mind and not take life too seriously, then you may just come away well and truly entertained.
Anyway, this is Caithness podcast, and the guest we've got in tonight is Foosum. These are a local band, up and coming, love them. And anyway, on to Foosum.
Aye, how did you get the name Foosum?
Like I say, it was like luck of the draw. We was just firing everything at the wall. For a while, we was going by vault and no interest and kind of stuff like that because we was playing in the Bank of Scotland, so it was kind of like it felt fitting at the time. But
yeah, no, because I did hear he's in the Bank of Scotland. I was going past a couple of times, and I thought, was that a studio or was this just a make-up studio for a wee while?
Yeah,
is it?
Mattresses in the window, the blocks.
You got what is it? Egg
Redneck.
cups on it. Yeah.
Redneck as hell,
Yeah. That's cool, man. No, I seen you live. What is it at Christmas? What gig was that? That was Harper's. Aye. That was really good. Because like you took off your top and you're sitting there bouncing a bit, and I thought you're actually getting the crowd going, and then the thing is, I was like, he's gonna get chucked out, and he usually went to the bar fucking topless, man.
Well, like 90% an alcoholic and 99% of my time is spent in Harper's.
That's alright.
So I get a bit of leeway.
Yeah, no, I filmed some of your stuff like at night.
Sound,
These are all from Caithness Wick,
Well, we're
He's Virgil, You're from
originally from Allness.
Are you?
Yeah, rubber bumpers,
Yeah, I had a night out in Allness, man, but I had listened to some of your stuff. In fact, I listened to all the ones I could find. And it's funny, it was that element to me. I thought it sounded a bit like Incubus, like it's a little bit, and then it had a Nirvana twang to it, or Pearl Jam, but then it went to grindcore. Maybe grindcore's not the right word, but I ended up hitting into a heavy bass, like. But it's funny how it was a '90s influence. Is that did I pick it up right, or is that?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I also think that you probably, especially listening to other people, they might pick out other things that we might not pick out ourselves, because otherwise if you asked us, we'd probably go, we're all fans of Deftones. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say Deftones, and I thought, nah, they probably hear that whole thing. No, because I was a big Deftones fan. That was my style of music right up till probably, I think I stopped listening to it when, what is it?
Why did you stop?
Well, no, stop. I was going.
Only got better.
No, I ended up, what is it? I got into, not Pantera, man. They're good, but fuck, my mind's went blank. But it was too heavy, and I thought, nah. I went down a rabbit hole. But you're saying you're post hardcore. If it's people, how would you explain it? Tell people who don't know that scene.
I've kind of fallen into the trap. I don't know about yourselves, but I've kind of tell everyone we're kind of Midwest grunge.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of hard to
I think it's because we are literally like, it's like trying to invent a new colour, you know what I mean? It's like you just picked you've dabbed in every primary colour and secondary colour, and we're like, invent something new, but really you're just using different tones of the same thing that's been done before. You know?
One thing we've all got in common is we all like metal. Like we all love different types of like music and that, but the one thing that ties us all together is metal.
Yeah, it's kind of home, isn't it?
So it's sort of like metal, but it branches out into like whatever we're feeling.
That's weird. I was just going to say it, because like you could go down a rabbit hole. It branches out so different varies. Because I thought when I first heard it, I thought it's like grindcore, but it's got that sort of like '90s vibe to it, like where you think of it.
Especially with myself, like I find that even if I'm just messing about in the house, I kind of float about the '90s, or it's like right, I'll do a Catfish and Blockman cover. Right? It's gonna be a grungy version of it.
It's cool, man. Yeah. Means I'm guessing like with a whole sort of grunge scene, it's sort of way you're saying it. It's just like DIY and just do it yourself. It's none of tweaking. Love it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's cool, man. Because like that's like with me with punk. Like I like punk, but I like the old school punk where it is like this one. I don't know. Like it sounds not that good. That inspires me to do stuff.
Charm, like, I mean, it's like, and my mate William had said it years ago where like he's always like, listen, and I can't even mind what song I'd sent him, and he's like, no, the lyrics are too perfect. And I was like, well, was that Kaleo, the Icelandic band?
Oh,
that. And he's like, no, the vocals are too perfect. I kind of like hearing the faults in it. And I was like, I do too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still different with like a rock kind of sound.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
we,
got its
we
own
like having
it's
that, you know what I
unique
mean?
as well,
I mean, it's also like, we've all been playing
Oh
music
yeah, good
for
shout,
so
guys.
long, yeah.
Right, we're in the cinema now.
No, no, it's alright. I'm just checking. We're all good on that. Eh?
Oh, right, yeah. No, yeah, like, we're all been playing music for so long.
Yeah.
And it was just,
Me and Steve have been playing together about 10 years now.
Really?
yeah.
Roughly.
I think I've probably played guitar at least, but at the same time, I'm like near enough a decade older than all them. So like,
Yeah.
when you add up the math, it's probably about the same. They
I'll-
definitely feel more versed than me. Like I've kind of just sat in the living room jamming to myself the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think this is the first band I've seen you in. I mean, it's like
Well,
for-
I was in one other band with Mikey McGee and stuff like that, but it was all like blues covers and stuff. And I was bored at my head. Like, don't get me wrong, I love all my older tunes, but I'm like, right, cool. If we're doing this kind of stuff, can we do some psychedelic stuff? And they're like, it's not really going to fit the pubs. And you're like,
I could imagine it because there's a lot of cover bands up here.
yeah.
But again, that's where they get money. Yeah,
You've either got to be the best cover band or do your own thing, sort of thing. In my head, like,
But all I say, you see up in Caithness, honestly, there's so much talent up this way. Yeah, but it's
I
like
agree, yeah.
it's like is it either they end up getting put in a bracket, it's like cover bands, or they go, no, I don't know. Is that sort of like mentality? Is it maybe I'm like overstepping the mark, and they're a bit worried against what people think.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to say, where did it all start? And
It was you guys, wasn't it?
Yeah, I tackled them in the pub.
yeah,
It was New Year, wasn't it? They came around and I was just like, here, but love it, right? You've lost. He was in another.
I was already playing in the band.
all right, yeah.
And yeah, he just tackled me. But yeah, it was always kind of indie stuff I was playing.
Yeah.
Fancied the heavier stuff. But yeah,
All right.
definitely more what I'll be playing now.
You were in the band first, you were the bassist, so it was just them four.
Okay.
And then Grant was obviously in the other band, so they're like, right, we need another bassist.
Which kind of worked out good as well because it's too much rub your tummy, pat your head stuff for me singing and playing guitar. I can do it just well enough that people think like, oh, he's all right. But
Yeah.
after that, yeah.
Oh no,
You start
totally get you about it. I mind going to a gig. It was like I not say his name because it's a shame, but it was his first gig, and it was the nerves forgot him. He had a guitar right up about here, and he's playing away, and like he'd never looked at the crowd the whole time. And I thought it's because he's just like, as long as I get through this.
Not even like maybe about a year before band sort of fleshed out and stuff like that. I'd only done open mics before. I'd never really, other than like blazing at a party, I'd not sung in front of anyone or anything like that. So I was in Harper's my first open mic night, like, and I was like letting a pint go flat and all that, and it was all like warm. And then I sung my first song, and I was that nervous. I grabbed the pint, there was a new head in it, you know, like one of them German beers. You know?
Oh, it's nothing worse actually speaking in front of people. Like I had to do it a couple of times, and it's just like, didn't swear, and then first thing comes out, you swear. That's it.
I can relate that. I've
Yeah.
been trying to prep myself the whole week trying to limit out. God, say jeepers, no way.
Honestly, see whatever they worry about. I was even thinking about blacking tenants cans, and I thought, you know what, we're not BBC. Fuck
Fuck you. I feel like hard work in for nothing. Fucking hee-haw.
What's your influence for like either local or like growing up? What was your sort of bands you went, oh man, that's what changed me?
Yeah, metal kind of all ties us in together. But Nirvana was a big one for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect Viral for myself.
Yeah,
I
I'm
listened to
saying.
a lot of
Perfect Viral, alright. Yeah.
Well, like, took us to the heavier side.
Pretty much, aye. A lot of their weird stuff. Like.
It's actually you that got me to the heavier side.
Yeah, it was.
Like
Yeah,
in our first band, I was totally not into it. Totally
No.
against it. I hate it so much. I was in a band with him, we were playing, we were driving about somewhere, and they just put it on the car, and I was like, oh, I actually quite like it. And then I hit rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Just straight away.
You think it's because they do have a Scottish twang that makes you? Because I was like me,
You think there's a bit of bias that's going to win you round, like.
Because I was metal, and then when indie, when everybody got into indie, it's like 2007. Everybody started getting into indie. I was like, I fucking hate this. But you see now, I love it because it reminds me of good bands.
I've kind of gone like I've kind of 180 because I definitely fell into the trap of like a metal elitist. Like if they were singing in it, I'm like, oh, it's gay.
It's all watered down rock.
So I think that's kind of like I've veered away, and then what it was it just started learning guitar, and that kind of opened me up, and then I'm like, oh well, it turns out like Bob Dylan, turns out like you know, like and then from like Robert Johnson all the way up to present, like you know, what I mean, and the more colour or tuning they're in, like I'm gonna be.
And about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a rabbit hole to get lost in. Oh, cool.
It's weird. I got into Bob Dylan years ago. It's when I started smoking weed, and then I used to sit in my house and I used to just listen to Bob Dylan. When everybody else is getting like everybody else is listening to dance music, I'm just sitting there just stoned by myself. It's like fucking no. Is Sean coming in? Nah, he's not coming in, man.
I thought, like, well, that was the thing. Like music wise, I was quite surprised, but. Like start listening to Bob Dylan and stuff, and you think, oh, it's just 3 easy chords, and then you sing, but it's word placement and all, and you're like,
because like everybody used to criticise his voice, but that's what made him, because he did have a sort of nasally voice.
Again, that takes me back to what my mate William says. Is I kind of like hearing the flaws in someone's voice.
Yeah.
What's Randy Newman that sung for Toy Story and that, and it's like it's not a nice voice. But it is for the song. But it is for the song.
Right, I need to listen to that. It's like
that's
a good voice, man. Not a bad voice.
It's no top the charts.
But it's like it's like what's his name? Shane McGowan. Like that's a horrible voice, man. But like,
and like, see, I even this is a weird one I say to them. Is see if I'm trying to get like my voice in his own, like I have to cover like Fisherman's Blues or something.
All right. Yeah,
just like it feels home, but there's a lot of rashness that I don't think people pick up on in his voice. Like you listen to him and like not even like Fisherman's Blues, but it's like This Is the Sea and stuff like that, and it's like proper belting, and you're like, this guy's using false chords. That's basically screaming, man. Like,
but I quite like that rusky voice. You know, like it sounds like a guy's lived his life. I
would say that's the only thing. Like my girlfriend listens to a lot of like sort of Midwest emo stuff, and Stephen does as well. But I'm just like, the guitar's good.
But...
spoken word stuff.
It's lip wrist shit.
It's a little better.
That's country and western way. It's like that guy. What is it? He's from Wick, and his voice. Oh, what's his name?
Don't see what I was thinking, Aidan.
No.
I'll keep that.
McLeod, something McLeod. You see him on TikTok now and again. And like he sounds like fucking Garth Brooks, and then he starts speaking. It's like he goes to bagpipes chichter till all of a sudden this country and western singer. I'm like, what? How?
Wild,
yeah.
Well, it's like a funny one. I find like I can kind of do like a bad impression of a country western singer, and it's purely because of singing Nirvana.
All right, yeah.
I don't think like when you start looking into like voice techniques and stuff like that, I don't realize how much kind of crossed over in that. Like that invert where like Kurt Cobain will like
go high pitch.
No, but like just and it's just for like a
take a breath sort of thing.
But it's like a. I can't even think of a lyric. I'm trying to think of something out in my head of it now, but it's just like it's a little signature thing, and it just sounds like it's him drawing his throat back at the end of a liner in it. You know what I mean? And like if you take that out and made him sing a country song, you'd be like, oh, it's country as hell. Like, because it's Nirvana and the guitars are all dirty as hell.
You ever heard Nirvana? What is it? It's before they became famous, and it's all the old tape stuff.
Oh yeah, was it Francis Bean and all that? And
I don't know. I think it was in a garage. Yeah, and I loved that.
There's one that because he had like a previous band that was all in like his girlfriend's apartment at the time.
It might be that. It was only this one is like, and you hear him playing Teen Spirit, and you're like, you don't know how big that's going to be. And he's sitting there fucking about it. That's mental. It's quite haunting. He's even hearing it when it's just like in his garage or something.
Yeah.
But it means any goals. What's your? Have you achieved any goals?
An EP.
Let's not piss about.
That'd be cool. Like
US tours, Asian tours. Let's go see Brazil. Come to Brazil, and you bother like.
It's going to take it step by step. That's what it's right now.
Try not to dream too big.
It's pretty big, man.
We're recording an EP just now. We've got like the drums done for it. We're just waiting for the drums to get finished before we start going and tracking guitars for it.
I did see that video. I seen 2 videos of you playing drums, And it was just like, that's what I love about metal bands. Like when you actually see a drummer, you're like, what? How do you catch up?
Oh,
Same goes to guitarist. That's
I'm
like,
tired of telling everyone on the bar that I've got a bass drummer in the company.
but it's when you're speaking about indie music, and then like you got like what's I always used to think it's watered down rock, and then when you see like a metal band and they're like how fast they're going, you're like, Jesus Christ.
I think that's one of those things as well. Is like drums is like, especially myself, like because like I'll either listen to someone's voice, but I don't pick up lyrics. I'm just listening to their voice.
Right.
As a guitarist, I'm listening to the guitar, and then everyone else, yeah, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's background noise sort of thing, but then you get a bit more well versed and stuff, and like you realize how much the drums are pushing a beat, and like especially like Drumeo Channel, like that was a good one where you watch it and you get like another drummer to play a different beat, and you're like, oh, that sounds pants now that they've not got their drummer. Like,
Yeah, I get you. But this when you're speaking about lyrics, how do you actually mind the lyrics? Do you ever get on stage and go, oh shit?
I just repeat a lot.
Do you? So,
Lyrics is probably my biggest thing. I hate doing it. I hate writing them and all that, and you can't even force it. Like I've just to wait till I'm like in a headspace to just spill a load of.
no, but I mean,
on a paper like
It's
that.
one of the things you can't force. It's just got to kind of come.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you'll have
I like-
nothing for months, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here, boys, I've done this. Let's keep my head. And,
it makes sense. It's like it's times when I sit and drink and then like oh man, I'm like more creative, and then there's other times like for months like as is like I got air, but I just can't do nothing with it.
yeah,
It's just,
I relate to that.
Totally get it. It's like,
Comes in bursts.
Yeah.
definitely.
I've got the motivation, but no the drive.
Yeah, it's like man, no, it's just like my mind just goes blank. It's like nah, I've been there, I went doing this, and, and trying something else out. No.
But I think we've all chipped in with lyrics as well and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Say,
Tried to.
I think it's got
Try
a
to,
lot of
yeah.
things where
yeah, like obviously, like the majority of lyrics kind of follow me and stuff like that. But that's just singing, but yeah, we was like when we started that, like I'm mad for a band, King Gizzard
King and
and the Lizard Wizard.
that sounds cool. Like
They're Australian band, but like the year I got into them, they released 5 albums, and each album was in a different genre and stuff like that. And they all swap instruments. Like one guy sings this time and all that, and I was just like, I want to do that.
yeah.
So
That's cool.
it's just kind of like we've just kind of same time as like what will go down. You know what I mean? Like it'll
Yeah.
just kind of fell into the places that we have, and
That's cool.
nothing set in stone. And
a lot of time that we write
Grant
stuff as well, it just
and
kind of
what-
falls into place too.
It does what I mean.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
your
a lot
raw
of nights
song?
we'll just like come up with a riff and then just everything kind of
10
falls
minutes
into
later,
place.
that'll be a song, you know what I mean?
well,
That's
here,
cool.
that's what I was laughing at last time.
Example,
Did you know go to like phone your chick or something like that?
Yeah,
Came
I came back, yeah.
we was on our second playthrough, and he's like, "When did you write that?" We're like, "Right now." When you were
No, I mean, I was going to say, does the riff come first? Does the lyrics come? But in yours, you're saying it just.
It's usually the guitar.
Usually,
Yeah,
yeah.
usually,
the
yeah.
guitar.
For lyrics, I try to come up with like I love idioms and metaphors and stuff like that. Like that. So I use a whole time in any way form I can.
That's cool.
But I'll hear like a cool one, and I'm like, well, that's something like because I like the idea of like you can say a lot by saying very little.
I play my words, and then people could take it different ways.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just not smart enough to do it well.
No.
You've got to be quite hard on yourself too.
I know, man. You definitely are.
Definitely.
Yeah, because that. honestly, like when I seen you, hopefully I was gonna get you in at one point, because I messaged you a few other bands, and a few of them came back, but you came back and like, well, we'll do it this week. I said, yes. Races, I'll see you later. Means that's well, you're saying this is your second band. Means these are all.
You could basically call it your first.
First,
we never did any gigs with the last one. It was just that you get together like once a month and a half,
Right.
and you complain about the songs you play.
Yeah. And yourself, yours, what is it?
Well, I played Reviver. It was my first band.
Yeah.
I played in Caithness as well.
All right. Yeah.
Played bass for them.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, just focusing.
Right. No, it's you are just all just in the same band since.
Yeah,
Well, was I in the band with you?
yeah.
Yeah,
For a
yeah,
split-
for a lot of
for
it.
a split second we were. That was back when we were like what, 14, 13.
14, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. We were young when we were playing.
So,
but then, well, we had a big break, and then but you've been in between bands as well.
Yeah, you've been playing.
I played a few bands over time. You've been doing sound as well, so.
Yeah, I went off to uni to go and like study sound production and all that sort of stuff.
All right.
So I kind of got an idea on like PAs and all that sort of stuff, but it comes in handy. Like,
My uncle did that years ago, man.
Stephen, how does this work? Stephen never came here and why did you not come? Or didn't you set this up?
Was that in Dundee or was that in Perth? Aye, because my uncle, that's what he did. He did sound engineering, and then it was just, I don't know, like he got like he was quite good, but the problem is it was like swings around a bit. So it's like 1 minute.
In itself,
Yeah. Oh, mental like I love editing. That's my thing. I could sit in a dark room on a Friday night and just edit videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But in other people say that's fucking boring, or I don't know how to go about it.
Oh, we're
I love
like
it.
I'd rather shake hand and clap.
Aye. Man, honestly, yeah. If you're ever stuck, send the videos across, man. I edit it for you. Quite. Yeah. No, it's fine. No, that's to be fucked now. Aye. But no, I'd say that's my thing. Like, but and some people like it, some people don't.
Aye.
What do you think music scene in Caithness is like? Would you say it's a good scene or?
It's been quiet the last wee while.
It's been quiet.
There's a few bands on the come up just now though.
Yeah, I was good. Yeah.
Yeah, like I felt pretty weird. Like it must have been just before Christmas, and like I had a few people come up, because we had like a couple of like gigs lined up and stuff like that, and I had people come up and was like, "Oh, it's great that we got a music scene in Caithness again," and I was like, "Did we?"
Yeah,
I suppose I'm part of it actually. Like, and even then, like it was the end of the year, I was like, "I'm not even been to any gigs this year." Like, wait, I was like, "Oh no, every gig I've been to this year was one of my own gigs." It's like, you know what? I don't feel so bad about it. That's pretty cool to say. Like,
Nah, that's cool, man.
Not very many heavier bands up here either.
No, that's yeah.
Because I mind when I used to come up for holidays, and this is like early 2000s. It used to be such a metal scene. Like you used to go down to the CD shop and it'd be all metal albums. Like and I thought,
the CD shop. How long were you coming up?
It's just going back in the day.
Closer ages than
I know. I was like thinking, I'm late 30s. I'm nearly 40s, man. In a couple of years, that's bad.
Yeah, I'm 32 and they're all in their 20s.
Oh, really?
So it was like even the other day I was firing song suggestions and they're like, I've never heard of them. I'm like, what? You've never? Well, what about this one? What about this one? That's what it was. It was a Supertramp.
Oh, yeah.
Supergrass mix up. It was Supertramp, and I was like, I bet you've heard fucking Scooter's version of it, though.
Oh, fuck it, that looks horrible.
Old.
No, it hits you. Yeah. You see, when you turn 30, and then I don't know, it's like mid 30s. Yeah. Like I think it looked in it took 2 years a year, but like
that threw my timing
oh.
way off. I still think it was like last year.
Man, that's the same as me. I was just looking at it. That's 5.
Man.
Bingo, that's the same as me. It's like I end up when they looked and happened, loved it, and then you can drink by yourself, and then I realised I quite like this. I used to slag my cousin for drinking by himself. I said, "Fuck, this is alright." You can't apologise for anything.
My sort of alarm bell was I went getting up and I put the doors on. It was Rolled Out His Blues. I was like, woke up this morning, it got massive. And I was like, I'll get a beer out of the fridge. We're going into the shower for my own house on a day to do nothing. And I was like, maybe I should curtail my drinking.
Nah, I went phoning Ferdy, like you know Ferdy Crow.
Yeah.
I phoned him and he was working through lockdown, and he was just sitting there getting drunk, sitting there just doing it on because he's sitting in the house. What are you doing?
So Ferdy, we're no grass getting by.
It's alright, man. You're getting fired.
That must have been for years now.
Nah, he's
Glasgow, is he?
Airdrie, yeah. Well, Glasgow, Airdrie, same sort of thing. Fucking one of the little tunes. Aye.
Got over Caithness podcast, and I've not seen him in.
What's he been up to?
It's not getting on, man.
I know, it's just mum getting on it. My new sister, eh? Oh, man. Where could I hear any of your music? Is there any places?
Nothing out yet.
Nothing out.
Go for a fag at Smitty and you can hear us.
No,
How
we've
do you-
got nothing out, but we're in the middle of writing that EP. Well, it's rolled. Sorry, we're in the middle of recording.
Yeah.
Oh, right, then some. I think we've got our EP to fire at the back. Like that.
Oh, yeah, we've got 5 songs that's going to be on the EP. We've got another 5 tunes ready to go after. So yeah, quick shout out to Peter Bacon. He's the guy that's
P back.
yeah.
Good stuff.
And Darren.
Oh no, Darren, yeah. No, because I tried looking for these and I could only find like live versions and like I went everywhere. I hunted all your stuff. No, it was good. I got it. Like I got a good taste of it. I was like, I know what you're about. Means you see, would you ever do a record? That's what everybody's jumping on as records or tapes now for a retro feel.
The thing with records is, in order to actually like print like are you on about like a vinyl?
Yeah.
In order to like print a vinyl, you need to do I think it's at least 250 copies.
Right.
So we need a few more fans.
Yeah.
Think about doing that.
Yeah.
But it's something that we would.
I kind of feel like I've got a chip on my shoulder about it. Where I'm like, why would you buy something that's now like science only gets better, technologies only get better, and if it's recorded digitally, then the digital sound is going to be the best. Like
That's not.
It is.
Yeah, like I like to crackle it. I think it sounds warm. I know it sounds
the
weird.
additional thing that you can't add like this, so then record that in the digital recorder. Then you know what I mean? That's what I mean. Like I think I've got a chip on my shoulder about it. Like,
But when you get a record and you open up and you got a sleeve and all the artwork, that's what I love.
That's what I miss. I also like even like Arctic's releasing their latest album, and I was like, well, what's the point of going checking it out? What am I getting excited for? They've released 6 of 11 songs, and you know what I mean. And
I really don't like it.
I hate that. Like I'm like just give me it on go. Like
You think it's like they're selling out or they're just trying to?
Or maybe an appetizer like that, but no like 20 of them like you're halfway through your desk and just take it away. And
Because I know in my uncle's band, because he's grindcore, and he gets his tapes. What he sells, he goes, I just sell tapes on gigs the whole time. They just sell it so much.
Yeah.
I think it's tapes.
Aye, I say that. So you still buy tapes? Like
there's
that?
a novelty aspect. But what I like about records is like you will sit down and it makes it kind of an event. You know what I mean? Like where you'll sit down and like you listen to like Dark Side of the Moon or that, like, and you're there, like, you know what I mean? You're going through it and you're just following the journey. That artist has picked it out and like this is how the highs, the peaks, the valleys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is what we want, and I like that like storytelling aspect of it. And I feel like that's been robbed. Because otherwise, everyone's just a minute long YouTube short, like.
Yeah.
Because people will just listen.
And they're like, oh, but
It's hard to make money.
if you follow the data, it says that releasing singles is better, and you're like, to who? Like, just because I want to check out that song, and you get the clicks and the likes and all this views and stuff like that, doesn't mean that it's actually better than getting a whole album in a wonder and being like, wow, that album was magic, start to finish.
Yeah. No, I get you. I totally. That's like with me doing that when I do videos. It's like I end up doing might be a half an hour long video and be like. People used to post up and it'd be a minute or under a minute, and they used to get hundreds of views. And I'd be like, I put months into this, and I get fuck all. But again, it's the algorithm. It's just what
it's gratification.
It's attention spans.
Yeah, attention. Like I hate TikTok. I got it, but and I'm like I should delete it. It's because I'm like, see if I've got a done day and I'm sitting there just scrolling through, and like that's my whole day gone.
You're rough. You'll never get out of your bed.
Yeah.
You just sit and flick through that, and you're like, I'm not rattling anymore.
That was me yesterday. I was just sitting there all day, but I needed to delete this. I was fucking feeling rough. Yeah. Has there been any bad times in your band? Like, I mean, bad gigs are like, you know what? I can't be bothered with you anymore. Take it off.
I think if there has,
We've not had a perfect gig yet. It's hard to get perfect.
But
isn't it?
like, who do you blame for that? It's not any individual one sort of that's just like, oh, you've had a wee foible there, we've had a wee foible there. I think that's kind of our selling point is how well we all gel together. Like, especially because I never really knew them three. I kind of spoke to more Grant at a time. I'd spoken to you a couple of times at the bar, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Having a fag or whatever, like, you know what I mean, and you don't really get a proper feel of someone. But I just think like we lucked out, like, we all gel together really well, like, and it sounds like goofy. Every other band says this and all that, but like we just get on now.
Nah, that's good, man.
Yeah.
Nah. Seen something, I don't know, is it on Instagram? It was one of your gigs, and fucking crowd was bouncing for it. I don't know if it was in first show or
Mr. C's.
was it? Aye, Ali bouncing that.
They're all bouncing.
No, I mean, like one I went to, was a guy here with dreadlocks. And he was.
That was the big Ian.
Aye.
No,
No, that was.
That would have been Harper's.
I was in Harper's. That was when I was there.
Wait, because there was Ryan Ross as well. Ryan Ross was there as well.
Hey, like the one I seen on the video, I think it was a Mr. Season. The one like when I was in Harper's, the guy with dreadlocks, he just wasn't caring. He was just like, and I thought that's what it should be like. But I think everybody's a bit too stiff. Like,
that's what we're trying to do. That's the sort of music we're playing. You know, we're not playing just for people. We're playing for people have a good time.
Yeah.
I want to be my favourite band.
Yeah, exactly.
We played like 3 gigs before Harper's, and it was like smaller venues,
right?
And like it's the crowd a lot better. Than Harper's was more like
Harper's wasn't the crowd for us.
It wasn't the crowd for us. But, it's funny.
I kind of cringe thinking back because it's like you're begging people to come forward.
We actually spoke about it before, but like we weren't playing music. We kind of had a feeling that it would go down that way.
Yeah, but I mean,
there was people who
always
enjoyed it, but it wasn't like fair enough.
I was where was that? I was at a Haggis dance a couple of weeks ago, and it was a Haggis dance. Check their music, and
just like line dancers, one leg short of the other for the hell.
Like I was, man, I felt so bad on the band. It was like it wasn't their fault. They're a good band, Clips, and nobody went up to dance. And I thought I need to go up and dance, and then I felt like a right tip.
On that note, I kind of think that's what is. I'm kind of giving myself a compliment here, like, yeah, well done, Aidan, you're a good front man. Like, but I think that's the like what makes me like kind of half decent at being a front man is because every single gig I've ever gone to in my whole life, I'm if not the first person, one of the first persons to start a pit. I'm like, come on, everybody got front, just drag me, drag me to the front, like that. Wait, what you did back here, man? Straight to the front, straight to the barrier, and
that's the type of music we want to make. We want people to like mosh.
Yeah, we want people to get.
Oh,
we're not really standing still.
We're not. That's what I've been telling all the older folk now when I speak to them. And they're like, "Oh, what type of band are you?" I'm like, "Well, we're no toe tappers. We're headbangers."
Yeah. But it's like I mean, seen Prodigy years ago, and I thought, I'm not really into them. And then when I seen them, I was like, "All right, I get it." I get them now.
The pennies drop now.
But it's just funny because it was a mix between dance, rock. It was just a fucking, and it was just mental. Like that gig was so good. Yeah.
I love that genre mashup and stuff like that. Like again, King Gizzard and stuff like that. Like they've got like a Turkish rock album and then like a pan flute folk album, and you know, and I was just like, I love this. Like,
that's cool. Like new metal, this is like early 2000s. And maybe that's who you're on about. And they used to play it, and it used to be sort of it wasn't Turkish music, sort of Indian music, and then it was just going to like heavy.
System of a Down.
Is it System of a Down?
Yeah, because they're all like Balkan, Armenian.
Aye. No, it's just
that's another huge influence on me.
What is it?
Same as well. Same as well. Like I've grown up with that stuff, and then like getting into all the Turkish stuff and that. Like I think I can play more like Turkish stuff than I can like anything that was remotely British folk, anything like that. Like it's just a rabbit hole I was interested in. It caught my ear, and
that's cool, man. Right, it's nearly coming Easter. It means who would win a wrestling match? Jesus Christ or Easter Bunny?
Oh, Jesus
Easter
Christ.
Bunny. Well, neither's real. Neither's real. We have a song called Heathen. It's literally our fucking atheist tune. Like, we can't beat around the bush here, like, yeah. Team Easter, Tooth Fairy, fuck them all.
Tooth Fairy jumps in there.
She's got extra teeth, the bet will bite you.
Oh well,
we're in a bat to beat you, know?
Well, we'll find it.
He turns water into wine. 300 pounds. Jesus Christ. People in here make me sick. Fuck you, old bat. Just bring out this bunny rabbit so I can beat his ass. Where's the fucking bunny rabbit? We'd like to see the Easter bunny kick Jesus' ass. Give me a Dirty bastards! Oh, fucking hell! Jean-Claude Van Damme, indeed. Oh dear. Oh, Jesus! Mary and Joseph! Oh, look, he's got some presents for you all in the codes. Tax! Back for a tax, motherfucker! Oh. The Son of God just keeps on coming back, rising for the fucking dead when you think he's down!
Ariel.
Oh man, he was brilliant. Like, means we're on about metal music, and they were a scene up here at one point because I used to like Caithness cardigan and that. And then because I've seen some of their videos, and like even their videos were smart, like But in what happened? He's in another band now, or is he?
He's in Pure Grief. Yeah,
because that was it. Like I knew like he was a big deal. Like up Pure, like everybody raved on about him or their band. No, Billy Fletcher, that's what I meant to say, yeah. He does a Dry Stone Wall, innit?
Yeah.
You're been at the recording studio?
No, but we was jamming. That's that boy turn up by. He came in. He was delighted with us. Like,
no, he's cool, man.
Tunes blaring him was like, right, yeah, for me, yeah.
Honestly, you should speak more with him. He's been in the scene for years.
Well, he was like my mate's neighbour and stuff like that. So I have had a few yarns with him and that. But then when I was speaking to him, like you're having a fag at your mate's back door, and he's like, "Oh, you get a jam." I wasn't really confident then.
Yeah.
I think I had gone for. It couldn't have been long after. I'd gone for a jam with Greg Thompson.
All right. Yeah.
And he's balling good, like, and he just got his piano and stuff like that. And he was like, "All right, right, play the key E," and I just played gobbledygook. Like, I was blazing that as well, but I just made a pure mug of myself, and I was like, "No, I need to work on this before, like, you know what I mean." So that was kind of like give me a wee fright that I needed to take it a bit more serious rather than just singing blazing in the house.
But it's good. It's good. Like you got that confidence. It's like you could not pay me any money to go on stage, either playing the guitar or singing.
Yeah, it's just important.
He was so nervous. He was so nervous.
Shakes, man.
We were nervous because he was nervous. The next thing he's up on stage with top off. We were like, what the fuck's going on here?
Played, he started they shit. Let's get fucking Foosum.
They were like, whoa, what the fuck happened? But here, if you're gonna do it, you get it. But I think that's why I get nervous because like I'm not gonna like 30% it. Like, I'm gonna 100%.
I think that's the only way to do it. It's like I keep saying to people, you need to wear a top hat, like because like when I used to do wrestling, like I'd be sick just before I go out, and then go out and I'm just gonna make a fool of myself, and then people knew I was having a good laugh when I carry on, and then people got behind it.
Like Foosum to me is like fun. Like especially as like an adult, I don't think you do enough things as fun. Like you have to form a weird hobby, like you have to get the gaming, or you have to become an alcoholic. Like there's no other way you can find fun. Like you do all right, don't you? Well, now that's why I know it's all fun. But like I don't think like you just like as adults you do enough things that are just goofy, just silly, and that's. To me, that's what a band is like, and I think that's why I'm so. No, in a good way though. And I think I think that kind of feeds off into other people because it's just like, right, well, this boy's just having a laugh.
Yeah.
We'll have a laugh with them, and I think that's kind of.
That's one of the main things about it.
I think we're taking it very
seriously, and that it is just
like we're taking it serious, but like, at the same time, it's like we're taking it serious to be down this like have a laugh, like but.
Yeah. No, totally. Yeah, no, I totally get you because like when I went out, I was like wearing tassels and went for the whole like 80s wrestler like and people loved it, man. It was just like it's just a laugh and a carry on, like
You give me costume ideas, man.
You should do that for the next show, like.
I was already thinking about a glittery thumb for a bike rally.
Aye, man. I'm fired for these questions, like
We'll make more,
Oh, we'll make more,
How do you like your tea?
2 years.
Tuna coo.
I mind I was at somebody's house and they said that because I said you got a TV license. He goes, I got milk in the fridge. Doesn't mean I got the coo outside. Because I guess you done it. That's all right, man. That's pretty fucking class.
That's super really.
What about Belladrum? Like, I mean, like it has been.
If we're offered it.
Yeah, if we're offered, we would.
Aye.
Offer is it? Offer is it?
What's it, man? Best thing to do is knock on as many doors. Like see when I was doing my editing.
Shyburn gets no sweeties.
You need to just annoy people like that.
We've signed up with these guys that called Off Axis, and that's who that band Forget in the Future. They're obviously doing quite well for themselves just now. They've signed up with these guys Off Axis, and what it is like a gig swap sort of thing. So like we'll headline a gig in say Inverness. Because it's pretty hard to do up here, but if we draw like a crowd in Inverness and get a band from down the lineup to support us in Inverness, then we'll go down to where that band's from and support them in their own side.
Oh, that's good, aye.
So we've signed up with that, and we're just gonna
try and get us.
Yeah.
I feel like I could get us in stepping stones towards.
And then that's
And I like the theory behind it as well because it's like you kind of picking each other up. Then
I think I don't know what it is like in the music scene, but like in the art scene, it's like I don't know. It's not all of it, but it's that sort of ego thing. It's like, oh, he's doing well, and they start hating you, or it's like. But with me, it's like
that's why again, what was on about the metal elitist outlooks that I had when I was younger. Like I'm like, oh, they're doing good, and now people that I like are starting to listen to them. I hate that band now.
Yeah.
Like I used to fall in that trap.
Yeah.
Majorly, like, and it's just nonsense. Like.
That's kind of like a punk thing, isn't it? It's like sort of like, oh, they sold it because they've been signed up. Yeah. Fuck it, it's all underground for me. Well, that's why it died, man. If it's a thing like that.
I think learning guitar for me helped in that aspect because I started finding it in the other bits and started enjoying more out of other songs and stuff like that. Now I like to think I can listen to anything. I try to correct myself. I say there is no bad music. There's just stuff that's not to my taste. There is definitely.
Oh. Me and my cousin were on about bad art, and it's like people are really attentive, and it's like, oh yes, you just don't understand it. It's like, fuck off, that's shit. Come on, I'm not falling down that rabbit hole. What is there any studios up this way? That's like.
I think it's you just kind of got like
somebody's room.
Covered. What we done? Yeah, what we done for the drums was Darren. He rented out the Light Art Centre. We just sort of set it up there.
Yeah.
And
these days it's so easy just to plug into a laptop and just do it
from there.
You're cheaper, and like instead of renting out a huge studio to do all this stuff, and you literally do it at home.
Yeah.
So you're better off. You end up like
Fire some moving blankets on the wall, and then you like that's an improved room.
Yeah.
It's cheaper, and a lot of times it sounds better with all these like digital plugins and all that sort of stuff you can use now. You're better off just doing it.
No, I've been in houses when they had like egg boxes on the walls and stuff like that. That's sort of like, it's like you say.
We kind of had a wee spell of that where I was like going around all the charity shops and like, here you got any blankets? Oh, Harry Candyland. And he was getting home with wrestling.
Yeah.
And he gave us a whole done. Like I came out there like big stacks of throws and that, and pinned them up on all the walls, and it does help. It does help. At the same time, it doesn't make it good. It just stops your ears ringing so much.
Yeah. It didn't help though. The whole of Main Street.
The whole thing.
Months.
Yeah, it was wild.
Oh no, like I heard that a couple of
like,
times.
see,
I thought it was a studio because I
It
could
sort
hear
of
your
helps
band.
like the reverb for like just yourself enough. Like,
Yeah.
To anyone else, like I my mate Damon was going down. Him and his chick was walking the dog, and it was away down past the boating shed, and I was like, honestly, boy, you would think there was a festival
No.
in Wick, like you think.
Poor old folks home, man.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yes.
There was this one time we were jamming in that bank, and we were all at a pub, and we went. It was about 12 o'clock at night, and we were like, "Fuck it, should we just get a load of boys back and have a gig in the bank?"
Yeah, I'd be amazing for that.
Took all these boys back to the bank. Poor lassie upstairs. I love VCS.
That's right, his house is upstairs.
I've got work at 5 in the fucking morning.
I'm on a night shift.
I was working in the flat the week before, so I was like, boys, we're golden, we're sound, there's nobody in there, like, and then a boy got someone in last minute and all, like, so and we're like, nah, there's nobody upstairs, The only people we're going to wake up is old folk, the old people across the road, like, their human needs are out by 7, we're golden.
Yeah.
But the next time there was a bang, bang, bang at the door, and this wifey had all huffing and puffing, like, and just came down.
I don't know how long she was back.
And we
had
no idea. But then she was met with a wall of sorries. sorry. And she's like, well, boys, I know yous are having fun.
But I forgot people do stay upstairs.
Yeah, so did we.
Well, it was done happened there before. That was the only time we did that at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, we did.
We did
Like a lot of
But I was like getting up the stairs. They got line away, and you can hear every noise. Because I was like, hopefully they're not banging about tonight, because that would just fake this. But it's fine. No. You say, obviously, mind the pub across the road you used to go down the stairs. What is that? Aye, Retro.
Depends what age you are.
I mind at Sasha's, and then I worked there at Retro for a wee while. But it was like, I still don't know how they're allowed that, because like fucking be noise and then the old folks home at talk.
Hearing age voted by 7. I don't know, boy George Gunn, and he's like, boy, I've never heard you at all. And then it was the other downstairs neighbour. He's like, I've never heard you at all. And then the wifey next to me used to work in an alley shop. And she's like, I never hear you. I came down to the shop one day, and she's like, oh, you were singing Bob Dylan last night. And I was like, can't. The other two can't. It's fine.
That's cool, that.
Here it is.
Music videos. What's your influence? Was there any music videos you go, I really love that music video?
Oh, Word Up by Corn.
I always talk about
That's when my dog's running.
Oh, really? That one, yeah.
You see that when they got like a dog, their faces superimposed to the dog, and it goes around the strip club and all that. Like, I'd love to do something like that.
The main one we all talk about is Sorry Not a Winner. He's got the Cheerios t-shirt on. It's like a house party.
Right.
It's playing in the middle of a house party.
Like a tiny living room, and then just got this massive band, and then you got like the whole lights.
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah.
Proper like DIY punk sort of thing.
No, we need to do a music video, man. I'll film it for you. Like, I'll get in a bit.
You said it.
Aye, man. No, that'd be good. Like, it's like what you said. You just need more fun. It's like when I moved back up here, I was like, all right, because I was wanting to do a horror film. That was my idea, and then trying to get people into it, and they're like, oh, turn up, and then they never turn up, and I was like,
you know, it's left field for people up here. Like,
nah, it's just annoying.
It's a bit artsy-fartsy, you know.
Aye, that's exactly It's like, or they say they're going to do it, and then I think they kind of shite and go, oh,
that'd
be
good for someone else, but not me.
What would people think of me if I'm in that video? It means I just didn't get involved there.
It's hard to do it.
Make a fool themselves at weekend, no bother with it.
I know, fucking. Many people used to catch taking fucking drugs in the toilet, and you're like, man, this is my mum, but like, I don't think it.
That's terrible.
No, imagine doing that, man. It's not like that.
No comment.
45 minutes, man. It's not bad.
Who's got any more? We'll ask you questions.
If you want to fucking crack on it. Honestly, I was going to say, if you want to ask questions or you got bullet points you want to put it, or because like I said, I went through all your stuff and I was trying to find as much information as possible.
There's no much.
It's not much, but it's stuff you do have. Like, honestly,
thank you for doing that 20 minutes of research.
Oh no, it's more than 20 minutes, man. Just definitely, man.
The end of the videos,
We've got this gig coming up.
Oh yeah, we've not even talked about that. We're playing a biker rally down in Keith next month.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, so that'll be
Charlie as well.
So Charlie, yeah. So that's the next project, but yeah, we're all trying to explore gigs further away, even though it is, I feel like you only do so much here.
You can't really gig too much in Caithness before people start getting bored.
I'll fire your name a bit. Like I say, like my uncle, he's in a grind scene there. And then there's a few other bands like from Edinburgh.
We can beef up for that. I think our biggest problem is trying to, because we all love metal, it's kind of trying to reserve it back a wee bit, like pre-watershed sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like,
you don't need to do that. Like,
well, it's like.
Well, we want to be heavy. We want to be heavy, but we also want to be like.
You still got to stick to yourself.
Yeah, I get you, man. Yeah. Like I watched this video. It was in Mary Hill. It was in a old church. And it was all metal music. It fucking looked amazing. It's like, I wish I was there. Like, it was my uncle who showed me. And they're fucking swinging a bit. Like, it was just going mental. The guys, you would never even think they're metalheads. Like, it's like normal looking guys just go mental. That's like crazy.
Hanging off the cross on the wall.
Yeah.
Smite me.
I think it was the same places for ICW first started. You know, like in Mary Hill, it was like a old community hall or old church. So was it,
it'll be so good in the Boys Brigade Hall, though, wouldn't it? Like,
what?
Toilets over there.
And then they had a bingo. No, it was a bingo. Mine at the wrestling. They stop, and then you're like, "That's right, we're in a Boys Brigade Hall." Having the bingo halfway time, man. Means you're going to go down till do your rally. Is that? Did you get asked, or did you just ask him?
So Grant's
yeah, my dad knows the guy that's running it. So.
All right, yeah. Or is your dad a biker in? Yeah. It's like my dad. All right.
There's a few bands playing on it. So.
That's his hair fell off riding with a helmet.
Scared himself.
I've got a need for speed.
But what is it? Because there's a Mad Cat rally up here as well. Like they'd be looking for.
One in Groats.
Yeah, one in Groats.
One of the boys that organises that, I was like, "Here, mind, keep us in mind." Nobody probably not their cup of tea, but you don't need to know that.
No, I think definitely.
It's a good crowd.
Well, that was the thing as well. There was a few folk that normally go to bike rallies if we're gig when we was playing in Harper's, and I was expecting to get slated from all this older lassies and stuff like that. They come over and I'm like, "Oh, you were fantastic, there,
mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I was purely expecting the opposite. Like, 1 out of 5 stars. Like,
no, it'd be good, man. It's like ECDC playing this summer, and I'm like, will I buy tickets for it? I like them just because you heard the 1 or 2 songs they are. It's a classic. But same goes. What is it? Man, there's no way I was going to pay money for that.
You see the price of your tickets?
It was it 500 a ticket?
400, 500.
That's fucking mental.
Just mad, isn't it?
Because it is.
Because I love Sabbath. I would love to go and see it. But like,
it's not just viable, is it?
No, you still got to have words for yourself before you buy now.
But the thing is, what they should have done is like up and coming bands from that city, because it's still that scene there. I mean, it would have been good to see Pantera and the rest of them, but
I've seen them last month.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, unreal.
That would be so cool.
Obviously, time back from what they had Zach Wild.
Yeah.
He was all these guitarists, so I was just.
Can you mind the old videotapes?
The home videos.
That's what got me into filming. You see when I seen that, and I was like, I could do this because it was just like old footage, yeah, and it was edited out, and I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
And then what's it? Old skating videos got me into it because it was DIY, do it yourself,
Yeah.
and like
there's a charm to it as well.
Oh, I love it,
mean, you see all that. Well, that's basically spurred off Jackass and stuff.
well, that's it, like yeah.
Well, Jackass is kind of based off that, like all the 90s.
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying now, because they were Big Brother before now.
Because I definitely got like what is it, CKY and that, and backyard wrestling, all of that. It all came around about the same time, but it's like that's where I think punk's still alive because it sort of spared from like DIY and just do it yourself.
Yeah, like the heart of it's there.
Yeah.
Like, it might not sound the same, but the heart of it, the essence of it's still there.
Yeah. Nah.
That's what made influence the sort of punk attitude and all the old punk videos and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
It's just
Like I made a poster for my mate's dad, and it was influenced in a 70s punk poster. I mean, don't know it, but like it's like I show you, but it was just that moment. Like I sent it for you first, but that's his son there, and then I wrote a poem and all the rest of
See,
it.
like my mum does painting as well. I would love to get my mum to do something for us that like because.
Sorry, man.
You'd have to pay mummy. Like but like I think she could do something well for us, and it'd be like localized. But mum's got a good eye in that as well. But
That's good. No, but it's
feeding ideas to her subliminal,
See, I'm not here. I'm not into like AI stuff. Like people jumped into that, and I was like, I hate
that's what
it.
we was on about today. Like
That's cheating. That's
what we was on about today. Like I think it's good for getting like you kind of like bullet point your ideas, and this is kind of what I was wanting, but. Don't do anything like that because I want your flavour through it.
Yeah.
It's like same like whenever I've like gone and got tattoos and stuff like that. I've always been like, right, this is kind of what I was wanting, but like,
yeah.
put your spin on it. Like, and I think that's always how you get the best out of an artist.
No, I mind when I first seen the AI stuff, and it did blow my mind at first because they're only seeing one. Because they're only seeing ones and zeros. They're not seeing it like how it's a collage. Like, that's what's Apple, what looks like it. They're just, and then they see me, I'm like, nah, I don't like it. I said, because this is like taken away from something I like doing it. It is. Sorry, man. It's just straight through here.
You can still hold it.
What t-shirt is that? Is that a?
It's about neck deep, and I've got them tattooed up my arm.
See, I thought it was a Dirty Kid Joe. When the app band in the 90s.
Yeah. What song did they have? So gigs coming up. We've got EP coming out. We've got
merch coming out.
Merch,
Yeah, you were talking about in a group chat. I was really busy at work, so I missed it.
It's just nothing in bread. Well, we're planning just getting just simple merch for now.
Okay.
Just like simple features, and get like a proper good few stuff going after. I think it's good to just get something going, so like t-shirts something going.
Just to say gigs and things like that.
I like honestly. I like a logo of Foosum. Like me, it's got a what is it?
We're sitting slating AI here. It was me. I got it from AI.
Oh, never! So never seen, man. I actually thought it was quite good. I was like, what was it? Misfits. I had a sort of look at it. Yeah. Means no.
We needed to get in a rush or something.
I think
we needed for a poster too. We're having a gig coming up. We didn't have.
We needed a logo. And I don't think we all agreed on it. But we were like, well, what the fuck else?
We made something.
Yeah, man.
It's
stuck
just
like
stuck. I like it.
As soon as you lose, I guess.
Oh.
Helps you give me a 10.
Touched on everything. There's nothing really.
I think maybe the only thing we've not touched on is that we do have a few more like sort of gigs in the process that come up. So there's more than just the one coming up.
Okay.
Well, there's nothing's been confirmed.
Nothing's been confirmed yet, but it's all
in the works.
So that's a problem if you go and throw it out and then it gets cancelled because I've done that a few times, man. It's such and such, and then like fucking talking shit. It never came out. No, man, I'm telling you, I promise. Man's a fantasist. He was saying he was doing this and that, and then fucking fell through it. Is it all in the Caithness area? I know.
We're wanting to start down the line, really. We're wanting to start gigging down the line just because there's not really too much of a scene up here.
Yeah.
Like you can only gig so many times a year up here before people start getting bored. So we're wanting to venture out to Inverness and Aberdeen, sort of Glasgow if we can get to Edinburgh.
The good thing is like since last time we gigged, like we've got more material.
We've got more material.
Better set.
Yeah.
Like he's definitely would get gigs in Glasgow and Edinburgh. Like it's like because we what is it we used to go to Banshee Labyrinth. You ever been to that pub? It's in Edinburgh. You'll love it. Like it's like you go in the pub. It's the most haunted pub in Europe.
Right.
But there's a cinema. It's a gothic cinema, and then you go down the stairs, and then it's all like heavy metal music, and it's all little tunnels. It's like tunnels from like Mary Queen's Close. It means you're going you're going in the old tunnels, and it's like it's cool, man. You would definitely. Honestly, man, definitely go here and ask, speak to the barman. He probably you could get it for cheap, like if you went to rent it out. Because I rented a cinema one night. Yeah, we had like a cinema night. I made a short film. I thought we rented a cinema, and it was honestly it was pennies. It was like 20 quid to rent it.
Oh, really?
For a night. Yeah, it means this is doable. Like, it means there's loads of up and coming bands out. Yeah. Yeah, man. No, definitely. I speak to my uncle and like I've throw either ideas across these and see if he's. Yeah, Banshee Labyrinth. Yeah. It's off in Nidri Street. If you get off, I don't know if you're going to train or a bus, but it's Royal Mile. It's just off the Royal Mile heading down there. And it's all most it's a lot of rock pubs that way. Yeah. But that's the best one like that. That's good. No, honestly, I'm glad you showed up. I was like, honestly, like I was apartments. I was doing this. Whoa, what happens if they fucking just blank? Because I was like, I was getting no messages. I was like, oh shit, maybe this is just fucking. They're just taking the piss. But I said,
you ever just like it's your ego factor. Like I was. When have we ever been interviewed as a band?
Yeah.
Just be cool to tick a box to go.
No, it's good, man. It's like
it's fun too. Like, you know,
it's good you're doing it up here as well. It's a good thing you're doing.
Because it's nothing like this up here, and I thought as well it's a big art scene up this way. Yeah, like I'm going to do a music scene, and then I'm going to go into like sort of arts or filmmaking or anything. Just anything who's got like a bit of talent about them, or who's just want to come in there. Because
and that's like you said earlier. There's so much talent in Caithness, but I think it just gets overlooked in that as well. Like, like the many times I've done like a house party or something like that, and someone's like, "Oh, he's got a guitar," and you go, "Like, why are you not playing live? You're magic, like you know what I mean?
I could.
It's amazing. Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that?"
I think it's a mentality up here. It's a bad thing because it's a small town and they're too scared to like step outside their box.
Yeah,
because
everyone knows everyone, and if you make a tat yourself, you've made a tat about yourself,
and everybody knows it.
Yeah.
I always used to find that because people know you from high school and they still think you're that guy from high school. And fuck's sake, man, fuck off.
Like, if you do a good job, they'll tell 2. You do a bad job, they'll tell 200.
But no, it's like what you're saying about guitar. Like I can name 2 people I know who's really good in the guitar. You know Stephen Schiffelbein.
I know the name. Yeah.
He does a thing about mental health.
Yeah. Long hair now. Yeah.
Fucking shit hot in the guitar.
I was working just not long ago too.
Oh man, it's so good on the guitar. Like you go up to his room and he's got about 20 guitars. But maybe it's a bit 10. Maybe go over. I got to go over. About 10, definitely 10.
You're hard pushed. Like you come up the top masters. I'm at a little flats in Cornwall Street. And my mum got me a double bass and a cello for my birthday.
Nah.
It's now like the cat's delight, right? Like you come up the top of my stairs and you go sideways, past it, and it's huge. And it's honestly like I put a video on my Instagram and it's like a foot taller than me.
Jesus,
It's massive. And my mum's like, I'm going, yes. How the hell she got in the car? I can't remember where it was. I was away somewhere, but I can't remember where it was. And then my boss phoned me and he's like, look, your mum couldn't get it in your house, so it's sitting in my garage. I said, I'm telling you right now, it looks like 2 people, it looks like Shaq has been killed twice and they lay on top. It's about that deep too,
What's this? It's a bass.
A double bass,
Aye. Okay.
Rolling bluegrass.
Rolling
bluegrass. Okay, banjo it.
Place the blue.
See that. C6 Steve, he was playing at Christmas. I love him, man. And I missed it because I was like, I seen the tickets. I was that's a night. I'm not making the Glasgow at night.
I know it's a B-sides not. You ever listen to B-sides where he's got like stories of him? Me and my mate, we were working up in this place in this cabin, and we take this. They get that log burning on, and that's what they're cooking their dinner on and all that. And it's just him sitting out with the birds and. Hear it all.
We can do it. Me and my boys, we were up in the moors.
They sit there as a drunken chat and then it just goes into a song. I'm cool, man. I like that. That's like it was a diddly bow. It was in one of the charity shops not long ago. I was going to buy it and I thought, nah, but I'm just going to lie here.
I just got a banjo from a charity shop.
Yeah.
I've not really done much.
A few weeks ago, Chick had found a didgeridoo in C, and we played Rock C, and she's like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "Yeah." Did she get it? No. She's like, "I thought you were joking." I was like, "Why the hell are you joking?" You've seen the list of instruments I have in my house. Like, I can't play half of them. Like, I give it one away to my niece and stuff like that. Like, why would I not want a didgeridoo?
That's cool, man.
You can always learn.
It's like
I've got one of the hits. You got to learn like circular.
it's a wow. I mean, going to a mate's house and he had the Indian guitar.
Sitar.
It's guitar. It looks smart, but
I looked in one of them because it's Turkish stuff as well. I want to buy an oud. I want to buy a saz. That Turkish boys when they open their hair.
I was just going to say, you should do that again.
For them, and then I played the song and then taught a song to the boy. And he's like, "Oh, I know one song," and he started playing like 3 Blind Mice songs. Easy to hear, and they're all. I got my haircut for free, so it's
that's
cool.
cool.
You know what I mean? But but a Turkish a saz, a oud, and a sitar. That'd be if I had the money. That's the 3 instruments I'm buying. The saz is cheap. The oud is relatively cheap, but to get a playable sitar is like £1,000. Like minimal, and that's.
Jesus, I never. I've just seen it in the corner.
£500, but they're just like ornaments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's probably what this one was. It's gathering dust, but it looked cool, like that.
Even if it's just hanging on the wall, like the rest of my guitars, still makes your living room look prettier. Like.
That's like me. If I could never play American football, but like I've got. Like you might.
Sergeant who like.
Like you might old cameras. I just pick them up if I see them in a charity shop or like old stuff like that.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Like
No studio, like.
Because
is that a triangle?
no, that's a belt buckle.
Is it?
No, it's a belt buckle. You wouldn't walk down the street in it like that.
Pure Texas way.
Grab it for yourself, buddy. She's loaded.
No, I was going to get green. I was going to get a green screen up here tonight, but I thought it's not enough room, like because I was going to get pictures of you. Means
We're needing band photos.
Well, next time I definitely get a green screen up because I got all that equipment as well. I got too many lights. Some lights are just honestly you could cook fucking burgers on it. It's that hot. I thought I'm not using them in like that. Anyway, that's it.
I'll
Move it over.
Well, I'll be the good guest.
Anyway.